baseball. Full disclosure, I made a mistake with the schedule and thought that the opening 3-game schedule against the Texas Rangers was a 3-game schedule, but unfortunately it's a 4-game schedule. So while the Texas Rangers have won the first 3 games, they have not yet swept the series. So hopefully, as you can see, the Rangers lead the series 3-0 and are looking to get out their brooms. Hopefully the Bronx Knights can avoid the 4-game sweep and head on into the rest of the season on a more positive note. I am RC Robbin, and I will be your announcer and the person playing the game. Just so you know, I got a little sick and tired of the high-priced superstars on the team and decided to bring up a couple of new players, such as Max Lukelich, who steps up to the plate and takes a ball. The count is 1-0.
First pitch, 205.
And he slaps it to the opposite field through the left side for a base hit. His first hit as a Major League Baseball player. Max Lukelich, first Major League hit. Somebody's got to grab that ball so he can put it on a mantle. Just so you know, in real life, Max is 12 years old. Looks pretty good for a 12-year-old, huh? There he is. Grab that ball, Barney. Good job. Next up, stepping in is Don Mattingly, but before that, we'll see a replay of him slapping that to the opposite field. Nice approach. Something to remember. So Don Mattingly steps in. 1985 American League Most Valuable Player Award winner for the New York Yankees. And he takes a changeup for strike 1. Don Mattingly hit .313 with 18 homers and 72 RBIs a season ago in this fantasy land of a franchise on MLB 20, the show. Oh, he's late. And it's very quickly down 0-2. And it pitches inside. Lukelich takes off and swipes second base for not only his first Major League hit, but his first Major League stolen base. He gets a great jump, slides head first, just flat out beats the throw. Count is 1-2. Oh, he calls the low pitch a strike as Don Mattingly strikes out looking for the first out of the first inning. Next up is Chris Ramos. I'll give you 3 guesses to figure out who Chris Ramos is. And the first 2 don't count. Ball 1, low. Runner on second, 1 out. And it's on the outside corner for a strike. The count is even at 1-1. The umpires calling the game. And he bounces it slowly up the middle. The shortstop, Ernie Banks, grabs it and throws him out at first. Meanwhile, the runner moves over to third base. There's 2 outs. Starting lineup for the Bronx Knights. Max Lukelich at left. Don Mattingly at first. Chris Ramos playing second base. Mike O'Rourke in center. Jacob Salazar, shortstop. Benny Cicero in right. Matt Termini, third base. Francisco Lindor is the DH. And Anthony Millo behind the plate. And he hits it off the end of the bat. Will it drop in? No, it will not. The left fielder runs over the line, makes the catch for the final out of the inning. And with a half an inning of baseball in the books, it is the Bronx Knights, 0. Texas coming to bat. Pitcher today is Brendan Pizarski. Brendan Pizarski. Some of you will recognize that name. Most of you will not. Look at that beard. Impressive beard. Almost as impressive as that ERA of 3.09 last season. Stepping in Johnny Damon.
Leading up for the Rangers, the center fielder, Johnny Damon.
And he hits it high and deep, but foul. Strike one. And there's the pitch. And he bunts it down the third base line. And he is safe at first. Bunt base hit. Perfectly placed.
Batting second, the second baseman,
Ben Zobrist is up next. Strike one. And Zobrist slaps it to the right fielder, who makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Gets it into second base quickly. The runner stays at first. The starting lineup for the Texas Rangers, it's Johnny Damon in center, Ben Zobrist in second, Ernie Banks playing shortstop, Jorge Soler batting fourth, and in right field, Eddie Murray, first base, Minnie Minoso left field, Ivan Rodriguez in catching. Michael Toglia is the DH, and I have no idea who is playing third base, and that is your Texas Rangers lineup. And without a throw, Johnny Damon steals second. Caught him sleeping. Oh, hard base hit. The throw to the plate is late. And the run comes around to score on the RBI single. And already, the Texas Rangers, who are up 3-0 in this series, take a 1-0 lead on the RBI single by Ernie Banks. Right through the hole between short and third. Slaps it double down the opposite way into the right field corner. He grabs it in the corner, tosses it to second, and he's in there with a slide as it double puts runners at second and third. Is it no outs? Is it one out? With one out. Second and third with one out. With the switch hitter, Ernie Banks up. Oh, line drive to the third baseman. He snares it. The runners hold. There are now 2 outs. Hits it right on the screws, but right at the third baseman. Minnie Minoso up with 2 outs and runners on second and third. Big moment in the game. And he pops it into short, swings the first pitch, pops it into short, left field. Second baseman Chris Ramos corrals it, and the inning is over. 1 complete. Texas Rangers have broken on the scoreboard. It's 1-0. Stepping up at the dish is Jacob Salazar.
Jacob Salazar.
Outside, ball 1.
Ball, that's out.
Ball 2. Count is 2-0. Fouled off. Count is 2-1. And he rips it down the right field line. Foul. Count is even at 2-2. And Salazar rips it up the middle for a base hit to lead off the second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 38.
Right fielder Benny Lo Cicero is up at the plate. And he rips it down the right field line for a foul ball, strike one. And he goes on the pitch, gets over to second. At least he avoids the 4-6-3 inning-ending double play by setting the runner in motion. But it's a fielder's choice. Runner at second, one out. Matt Termini's at the plate, playing third base in today's contest. Oh, down and in for a strike. Oh, two quick strikes. And swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Davey Garcia, high heat, sits him down. There are two outs. Francisco Lindor steps in and swings over the top of a curveball for the first strike. Two outs, runner on second. The score is 1-0 Texas in the second inning. And bounces in front of the plate. Ivan Rodriguez keeps it in front of him. No advance.
Nope.
Outside. The count is 2-1. And he rips it down the first base line, but Eddie Murray's right there, scoops it up, steps on first to end the inning. Oh, no runs, one hit, one left, and it's Texas with a 1-0 lead.
Leading off with the Rangers, the catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
And Ivan Rodriguez slaps it into the gap, but Benny Locicero moves to his right and runs it down in the gap for the first out of the inning. First pitch swinging for Ivan Rodriguez. The defense for the Bronx Knights, it's Don Mattingly at first, Chris Ramos at second, Jacob Salazar at short, Matt Termini playing third. And around the outfield, it's Max Lukulich, Mike O'Rourke, and Benny Locicero with Anthony Millo behind the plate. And he just misses off the corner. Count is 1-0 to Michael Toglia. And the pitch is foul. Michael Toglia comes into this game with a 9-game hitting streak. I'm sure he'd like to keep that going. And he lets a lazy fly ball to left field, caught by Max Lukulich. Tosses it back in.
The third baseman,
Bobby Dalbec steps in with 2 outs in the second inning. And here's the pitch. Fouled back. Count is 0-1. Inside. Count is even. 1-1. And he skies it to center field, just short of the warning track, as Mike O'Rourke makes the catch to end the inning. 2 complete. The Texas Rangers still lead 1-0.
leading off for the Bronx.
Anthony Millo steps in.
Number 41.
Swings over the top on over a change up. Strike one. And he pops him up to the first base line. Eddie Murray camps under it, makes the catch, the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 43.
Max Luklich steps in. It's 1-for-1 with a single in the first and a stolen base. Takes a strike. High, ball one. Count evens, 1-1. Oh, he checks his swing, but it's still called strike anyway. Count is 1-2. Drops in that strike zone. Oh, it hits him. I think it hit him on the shin. Let's see. Yep. Right on the instep. Hit him on the instep. And Luklich is at first. With one out in the third. Up comes Don Mattingly. And he pitches out, but nothing's doing. Luklich was not going on that pitch. They know how fast he is, so. And he grounds into a 4-6-3 double play. Inning is over. It's Don Mattingly grounds into a double play. Halfway through the third, Johnny Damon's up next for the Rangers as they take a 1-0 lead into the commercial break. Leading off for the Texas Rangers is Johnny Damon. He's 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored. And he rips it to center. Oh, diving attempt by the center fielder. It gets past him and rolls all the way to the wall. The right fielder, Benny Cicero, throws it in, but he makes it all the way to third base with a triple. Johnny Damon's second triple of the year so far. Let's see a replay on that. It was risky. It was very risky. He could have backed off and fielded it in front of him and perhaps held it to 2. But now they've got a runner at third with a lot of speed and nobody out. And it's low, ball one to Ben Zobrist. And he hits it down the line, foul. Count evens, 1-1. And he swings out in front, swing and a miss, it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Brendan Pazarski records his first out of the season, first strikeout of the season. Ernie Banks is up again. He already has an RBI single in this game. Strike 1.
No, that's down.
Down and in, the slider is taken for a ball. It's 1-1.
That's a ball.
Oh, it's low pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Called a ball. The count is 2-1. That was a close one. Pitch is taken for a strike. The count evens at 2-2. And he fouls it up the first base line. Count remains 2-2. Again, we've got runner on third, Johnny Damon, and one out in the third. They've already got a 1-0 lead, and they're looking to pad it. Outside. Count goes full. It's 3 balls and 2 strikes with Jorge Soler on deck. And he fouls it back. Count stays 3-2. And the slider dips a little inside for ball 4. Ernie Banks walks, making it 1st and 3rd with 1 out. Jorge Soler steps in. He's already got a double. He's in a good position to get an RBI. Pitch low. Swing and a miss on the fastball. 93 on the radar gun. Count evens at 1-1 on Jorge Soler. Swing and a miss on the slider. Down and in. Difference between the slider and the fastball is 93 to 82. When you have that 10-mile-an-hour difference between fastball and breaking ball, it's when you can get a hitter out on front. Swing and a miss on the fastball. 93 ties him up. Gets that strikeout with that runner on third with less than 2 outs. Prevent him from coming in on a sac fly or a ground ball. Here's the replay. Gets it just inside on him. Big out early in this game. But still, big test. Hall of Famer. Fouls it off. Hall of Famer Eddie Murray. 0 for 1 in the game. And he hits it line, screaming line drive down the left field line, but it goes foul. Count drops to 0-2. Just outside. Count is 1-2. Slider inside. Count evens 2-2. Again, runner on 1st and 3rd. 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the 3rd inning. Texas is leading 1-0 in the first big moment of this game. And it's an easy fly ball to the right fielder as Lo Cicero makes the catch and ends the inning. Well, after 3 innings complete, it's Texas 1. Knights nothing. Leading off for the Bronx Knights, it's Chris Ramos. Smacks it the other way, but foul. It is high. It is far. It may have a chance. Oh, he catches it at the wall. What a catch. What a catch. I'd like to see the replay on that one. Tracked it the whole way, but no. Oh, we don't have time for the replay. Next up is Mike O'Rourke. Mike O'Rourke in real life is 16 years old. Pitches inside. That's strike. Takes a strike, it's 1-2. He checks his swing. Did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Count is 2-2. And he hits it in the gap between second and short. He's making for second, and the throw comes back in. It's a legitimate double. He doesn't even need to slide. Mike O'Rourke has his first major league hit, his first double of the contest. Proud moment in any player's career. And they're coming out to to give the assistant coach the baseball so he can put it on the side for him, put it in a trophy case or what have you. Great moment. Jacob Salazar's up. And it's a ball, 1-0. O'Rourke takes his lead off second. And Salazar swings and misses at the first pitch. Oh, actually, second pitch. Check that. Count is 1-1. Runner on second, 1 out. And it almost gets away, but Ivan Rodriguez shows off those catching skills and blocks the plate, preventing the runner from making third. Count is 2-1.
Nope, that's down.
Pitch is low. Count is 3-1. Hitters count. And the pitch is inside. Salazar walks, putting runners at first and second with 1 out in the top of the fourth.
Number 38.
With Lo Cicero stepping in for a second time. It's 0 for 1. Outside, ball 1. And he slaps it hard to the shortstop. Shortstop to second. Oh, pulls him off the bag at first. It was an inning-ending double play that
Number 79.
Taylor made. Let's have a look at the replay. Taylor made the jump throw, pulls him off the bag. Otherwise, the inning would be over. So now we've got runners on first and third with 2 outs instead of an inning-ending double play. Let's see if the Knights can make him pay for it, pay for the mistake. As Matt Termini is up. And he hits it high and deep to left field, but not out of the reach of the left fielder Jorge Soler as he makes the catch. We are 3.5 innings complete with Minnie Minoso due to hit up next for the Texas Rangers as they still lead 1-0.
Leading off for the Rangers, the left fielder, number 9.
Strike 1. Strike 2 on the changeup. Count is quickly 0-2. Strike 3 looking. Minnie Minoso strikes out for the first out of the fourth.
The bat, the
Was it
catcher,
inside? Let's see.
Ivan.
An argument can be made that it's a little inside, but umpire's got a big strike zone today. Next up is Ivan Rodriguez. Strike 1 on the slider. Ivan was 0 for 1, line out to right field. And he hits a soft line drive to the second baseman Ramos for the second out of the
Now
inning.
batting, the designated hitter, Michael Toglia.
Next up at the dish is Michael Toglia. And I would be lying if I told you I had any idea who that is. It's probably a fictional, random, created player by the computer as he takes a strike right down the middle. Last game, he was 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Let's hope he doesn't have the same success in this ball game. Strike 2. Seems like Pizarski is going after the hitters in this one. Pitch is outside. Count is 1-2.
No, that's low.
Pitch is low. Count evens. 2-2. gets good wood, but pulls it foul. Count remains 2-2. And he swings and misses at the breaking ball. It sets him down 1-2-3 in the fourth. As it's Texas 1, Bronx nothing. It's safe to say that Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plezak are not the announcers in this ball game. But I guess you probably figured that out already. As Francisco Lindor leads off and takes a strike. And swings and misses at strike 2. Very quickly down 0-2. Fouls off the high pitch. Probably a ball. He needs to be a little more disciplined about the strike zone. Way inside. Nearly hits him. Count is 1-2. The pitch is outside. Count evens at 2-2. Fights his way back from down 0-2 to the count full 3-2 with Anthony Millo on deck. Payoff pitch. And he hits a lazy fly ball relatively deep to the center field, and Johnny Damon makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Davy Garcia is pitching a gem. It's 4 1/3 inning, 54 pitches, no runs. So far this season, the Bronx Knights have not been able to muster in any offense. Most runs they've scored in any particular game is the opening game when they lost to the Texas Rangers 4-3. Line drive to the third baseman. He leaps and makes the catch. Anthony Millo is denied a hit.
Number 43.
2 outs in the inning. Back up at the plate, Max Lukelich. He's 1 for 1 with a single and a hit by pitch. And he drives the ball down the first base line. Foul. 2 outs. Texas is winning 1-0. He scraped it off the shoe tops to make contact with that pitch. Quick bat.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Outside. Count is 1-2. Count falls to 2-2. Rips it down the first base line, but again foul. Count remains 2-2. And he rips it past the second baseman into left field. I'm sorry, check that, right field. As Max Lukelich has his second base hit in his MLB debut. He's been on first base 3 times. Oh, he got caught in a rundown. Wait. And he's caught in a rundown. He's caught. Nope. He's coming back. Wait. He's certainly getting his... And he finally tags out Lukelich to end the inning. Officially caught stealing. We're halfway through the 5th inning. It still remains Texas 1, Bronx Knights nothing. Bobby Dalbeck steps in.
Third baseman, Bobby.
It's his second plate appearance. Strike 1.
0-1.
Kozarski's pitching into the 5th inning. He's only given up 1 run. Honestly, he deserves better.
Oh, that's it.
Little high. Count evens at 1-1. A little out in front on the slider. Count falls to 1-2. And he gets around on the changeup, pulls it deep, but foul. Oh, past the outstretch. He drives it into the gap and it rolls all the way to the wall. Center fielder Mike O'Rourke throws it to second, but not before Dalbec cruises into second with the stand-up double. Here's the replay. Hard line drive in between the center fielder and the right fielder. And here's Johnny Damon making his way. He's 2 for 2 with a triple, a single, a run scored. He's up there with a runner on second and nobody out in the fifth, looking to increase that lead. Oh, and it gets past the center fielder, goes all the way to the wall yet again. He throws to the cutoff man. It looks like Johnny Damon is going to have 2 triples in this game. What a game for Johnny Damon. His 3rd triple of the season. The season is only 4 games old. Bang. And the center fielder's trying to track it, and Mike O'Rourke lets it get past him and roll all the way to the wall. You know, this is certainly not going well, as Texas now holds a 2-0 lead. Foul ball. Strike 1. Still nobody out. And he fouls it. Oh, it drops foul. Ben Zobrist very quickly down 0-2. And backs him off the plate. Counts 1-2. And again, it just almost reaches the seats. Foul pop. Out of the reach of the first baseman. And that one goes foul. Just foul. That would have been a difficult play if had it remained fair. Count is 1-2. Runner on second is Johnny Damon. Pitch is high, slider inside. Evens the count at 2-2. And he's throwing home. And he gets it, eggs him out, tags Johnny Damon out at the plate. There's a bang bang play. Let's see the replay on that. Here we go. Delivers the pitch and he grounds it right at the third baseman, Matt Turman. He throws it home. And Anthony Millo slaps the tag on Johnny Damon. It's 1 out, runner at first, fielder's choice. Now we have Ernie Banks, Hall of Fame shortstop up. This time with a runner at first. And he smacks it hard to left field for a base hit. And that quickly we have runners on first and second with 1 out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Manager's got to think about getting somebody up at this point. The way the offense has been performing lately, you can't let this lead fall behind too far. 2-0 almost feels like 10-0 at this point. Can't let it get any further out of reach. Swing and a miss. And the count drops to 0-2 on Jorge Soler. Again, it's another pressure situation. Jorge Soler is up with 1 out and runners on first and second. Just outside. Count falls to 1-2. Swing and a miss on the two-seamer. And he strikes him out for the second out of the inning. That's Brendan's 5th strikeout of the contest.
The first baseman, number 33.
And we got the slow motion replay. He was out in front of that. Yeah, not even close. Strike one. He starts off Eddie Murray with a fastball down in the zone. Eddie Murray's 0 for 2. Strike two. High strike. He's one strike away from getting out of the inning with minor damage. And Murray hits it foul. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the 5th. Texas is already leading 2-0. It's in the stands. Foul ball. And he fouls it back to the screen. Two-seamer outside. He fouls it off. Count remains 0-2. And he hits it to the shortstop, who fields, fires, got him by a step at first base to end the inning. 5 innings complete. 1 run comes across. After 5, Texas Rangers lead the Bronx Knights 2-0. Leading off for the Knights is Don Mattingly. He's 0 for 2.
The first baseman, Don Mattingly.
And he hits drops in a base hit. Mattingly is 1 for 3.
Now that
Slaps it the other way,
Griff.
over the shortstop's head. Runner on first, Chris Ramos is up. Pitch is a strike, low strike, count is 0-1. Ramos is 0 for 2 this particular game.
1-1.
Pitch is high, count evens, 1-1. Fouls off the curveball. Count is 1-2. Oh, the ball gets away. Runner goes to second. Mattingly slides. He's in. Wild pitch, pass ball. Oh, scores decision is a pass ball on Ivan Rodriguez. Very surprising. See the replay. Yeah, you get a glove on it, and it's not in the dirt. It's a pass ball. Oh, he takes a called third strike on the outside corner. Oh, you can see it in his face. He does not agree with the call. Let's see the replay. Oh, it's a little low. You know, again, with 2 strikes, you cannot let a pitch like that go. Mike O'Rourke is up. 1 out, runner on second. And he swings over the top of a changeup. Strike 1. Pitch is low. Count is even. 1-1. And he hits a high fly ball deep. And it is gonzo! Mike O'Rourke hits his first major league home run. A deep drive, 394 feet. To left center field to tie the ball game at 2 apiece. What a shot. What a way to get your first major league home run tying the game. Here it is. Oh, perfect contact. Jacob Salazar is up. And the pitch bounces at the plate.
Salazar.
Count is 1-0. Salazar's 1 for 1 with a single. And he hits the corner with the changeup. Michael Kopech and Brad Keller are warming up in the Rangers bullpen. Oh, fastball. At the corner for strike 2. Count is 1-2. And he checks his swing. Checks down. He did not swing, says the third base umpire. Count is even at 2-2. And he hits it in the hole at short. He throws across his body in time at first base for the second out of the inning. Jacob Salazar is retired by Hall of Famer Ernie Banks. Next up is Benny Lo Cicero. 0 for 2 today with a fielder's choice. 2 outs in the 6th. The game is tied 2 apiece. Ball 1. Line drive, center field, base hit. Lo Cicero is safe at first. He makes the turn and holds.
Now that
It's curveball flat, in on his hands. Takes the stride, keeps his weight back. Nice piece of hitting by Benny Lo Cicero. Runner at first, 2 outs in the 6th. And they pitch out. Interesting. Interesting that they would think that he'd be stealing in that situation. Matt Termini on deck. I'm sorry, Matt Termini at the plate. Check that. They throw over to first. Lo Cicero dives back. Termini fouls off the fastball. Count evens at 1-1. And he grounds weakly to the third baseman, who throws across and gets him at first base for the final out of the inning. But not before Michael O'Rourke gets his first Major League home run to tie the game at 2 apiece. Leading off the bottom of the 6th is Minnie Minoso. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout.
number 9.
Yep, that ball went out.
And just misses the corner. 1-0. Strike on the slider. Count is even. 1-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
Two-seamer is low. Count falls to 2-1. And Pizarski catches the jam shot. Line drive out
To the Rangers.
for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Ivan Rodriguez. He's 0 for 2 with a line out in this game. Strike 1. Pours it in there for a strike. And he fouls it down the first base line. Count is very quickly 0-2. And he lines it down the third base line. But Max Lukulich gets over there quickly, retrieves it quick, throws into second to keep it from being a double. Lashes it right down the line. Diving Matt Termini. But he does not get his glove on it. And luckily they must have been shading, defense must have been shading over that way to prevent it from being a double. 1 out, runner at first. Michael Toglia is at the plate. And he pours in a slider for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Toglia is 0 for 2 with a strikeout this game. And that was a mental hiccup, ladies and gentlemen. Salazar, instead of going for the double play, the inning-ending double play, does not look at the second baseman covering second. And you could just see the look on the face of Pizarski. He just doesn't get it. He knows he should be out of the inning. So now there's a runner in scoring position, and the game is tied, and he has to pick up the slack for his absent-minded teammates. And he almost drops it in for a double down the line. Just foul. I bet he wishes he could steer that one a little bit. Strike 2. High strike. This umpire has had a high strike all night. Let's try it one more time. Fouls it off. Count remains 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th. The ball game is tied 2-2. Brendan Pizarski has throwing his 87th pitch. Deep in the hole, it's short. He throws across his body and gets him at first to end the inning. Nice play to make up for that mental mistake with this double play on the previous batter. 6 innings complete. Score is tied. 2-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rangers.
Taking over pitching duties for the Texas Rangers is Michael Kopech. Stepping in for the
Bronx
Knights is Francisco Lindor, playing designated hitter today in the designated hitter slot.
That's a ball.
Pitch is low, 1-0. I think what he needs to do here is he's focused on getting on. 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Straight heat on the edge of the strike zone. Count is even, 1-1. Woof. Again, 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Can't seem to get around on it. 98, up in the zone. Count is even at 2-2. And he takes the fastball right back up the middle for a base hit to lead off the inning. Nice piece of hitting.
Now batting, number 41.
He threw that fastball in the same spot several times. Sooner or later, the batter is going to adjust. Next up, we have Anthony Millo. And he pulls the changeup foul. Hit it hard, but just foul. And you can see the expression on his face. Wishes he could have that one back. He throws over first. He's backs in. This is not an obvious steal situation. I mean, of course, he'd like to get to second. And he fouls off the 98-mile-an-hour fastball. Count remains 0-2. Miller's got to do whatever he can to get that runner over to second. Oh, it is high and deep, but foul. Again, he's just out in front. Oh, he calls him out on the called third strike. He does not agree. You could see it in his face.
Now batting,
Let's see.
43.
Oh, that pitch is borderline below his knees. But the umpire has been pretty consistent with a large strike zone this game. Up is Max. 1 out, runner on first. And he slaps it right at the shortstop. Line drive catch. Actually, he could have let that bounce and could have had an easy inning-ending double play, but instead he caught it on the line.
Number 23, John.
2 outs, 7th inning. And up comes Don Mattingly. He's 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. And he pulls it, the line drive right to the outfielder. Hit it right on the nose, but unfortunately right at Jorge Soler for the 3rd out of the inning. And halfway through the 7th inning, we still have a tie ball game, 2-2. Leading off for the Texas Rangers is Johnny Damon. Johnny has had a hell of a game. He's 3 for 3 with 2 triples, a single, and an RBI. I'm sure he'd like to add to that. Now what we'll do is because it's the 7th inning, we'll go to the bullpen. And left switch right. We'll get Dylan Betances warming up. And we'll get Jesse Biddle warming up. Let them get warm just in case the wheels start to fall off the wagon. And he tries to bunt his way on for a base hit, but it goes foul. Strike 1. He jams him, fouls it off into the dugout. The count very quickly drops to 0-2. And he flares it out to short right field, but Benny comes in and makes the catch for the 1st out of the inning. Finally getting Johnny Damon out. Up next is Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 3 with the ground out. Pitch is down. 1-0. He fouls off the 2-seamer. Count is even, 1-1. And he takes it the other way, but right to the outfielder, Benny Cicero on right, who makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. You have to think at 93 pitches, 6 2/3 innings, that this is going to be the last batter, or at least the last inning, one way or the other. You'd have to think that for the 8th, it'll be a new relief pitcher.
Nope.
Either way, it's been a good start for Brendan Pisarski. High strike. Counts even at 1-1. And he hits it high and deep again to right field. Right in front of the warning track. Benny Cicero makes the catch for the final out of the 7th. The end of 7. It's the Texas Rangers 2. Bronx Knights 2. Okay. Manager is going to go to the bullpen. And since there's a righty, a switch, and a righty, he's going to put Dylan Betances in. Scheduled to put Betances in the game. So that's it. 7 innings and 2 runs for Pisarski. Hopefully, Chris Ramos can put one in the seats so they can be eligible for the win. High fastball. Takes it. Ball 1. Outside corner, 100 on the radar gun. Count is even at 1-1. And he grounds it into the hole. Nope. Second baseman scoops, fires, got him. Chris Ramos is retired for the 1st out of the 8th. Mike O'Rourke, 2 for 3 with a home run and a double and 2 RBIs. Can he do it again? Pitch slow, ball 1. Oh, he gets him in on the hands and pops it up to the 3rd baseman. And he camps out underneath it, making the catch. O'Rourke is retired for the 2nd out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jacob.
Jacob Salazar is up. And he pops it straight up the elevator shaft. Ivan Rodriguez squeezes it, and the inning is over. Halfway through the eighth inning, it's 2-2. Do you want us to change pitchers? Yes, I do.
Your attention, please.
And in comes Dellin Betances, who has only pitched 1 inning this season. 1 inning, no hits, no ERA, 2 strikeouts. Let's hope he has the same level of success in this particular outing.
For the Rangers, the right fielder, Jorge.
Strike 1.
0-1. I got a ball.
And the knuckle curve is low. Checks it. Count is even at 1-1. High cheese. Swings through it. Strike 2. Jorge Soler is 1 for 3. And he throws with a 2-seamer down in the strike zone. And he swings right through it for the first out of the inning. Power versus power. Eddie Murray is up. And he pops it up. Third base side. Termini gets over, makes the catch for the second out of the inning. So far, Dellin Betances is having an easy inning. Minnie Minoso is up. He's 0 for 3. Strike 1. 98 on the radar gun. Oh, he hit. It's good on it. It's high and deep. Mike O'Rourke make the catch. Yes, he does. Chasing it down in the gap to end the inning. Nice play by Michael O'Rourke. Halfway through the 8th. Still tied. I'm going to go back to the managers. Go to my bullpen. And John Smoltz, the closer, I'm just going to have him stretch and toss. Just in case. He checks it. Benny Lo Cicero takes the ball. Oh, he swings over the top of the changeup. Count evens at 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Ball 2. Hits it high and deep, but playable. Jorge Soler in right field makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Hit it right on the nose, but unfortunately, right at Soler. Next up, we have Matt Termini. 0 for 3 today with a ground out. And he fouls it off. 99 on the radar gun. He brings it. And he hits it high and deep, but right at the warning track. The center fielder, Johnny Damon, comes down with it for the second out. Oof, just underneath it. Just missed it. Francisco Lindor steps in. 2 outs in the 9th. And he hits a hard ground ball to the shortstop. He throws to first in time. And the inning is over. Bottom of the 9th coming up. Texas and the Bronx tied at 2. Leading off for the Rangers is Ivan Rodriguez, 1 for 3 with a single. Dellin Betances is in there for his second inning of work after only throwing 7 pitches in his first inning of work. That's a strike. Count is 0-1. And he swings right through the 98-mile-an-hour fastball. Strike two. Count is 0-2. Oh, and he throws the slurve on the inside corner. Just missed. Pitch is high. Count evens at 2-2. And he hits it down the third base line, but foul. Hits it hard. Termini knocks it down, picks it up, throws across the diamond, but the pitch is, the runner beats it out for an infield single. Score's decision is that's a base hit. Michael Toglia steps in. Runner at first. Nobody out. Suddenly things are getting a little interesting. 99-mile-an-hour fastball for strike one. Michael Toglia is 0 for 3 in this game with a ground out. Swing and a miss on the high fastball. Very quickly 0-2. Oh, he went to the backstop. Wild pitch. The runner does not advance. That's a gift. And he swings and misses on the slurve for the first out of the inning. Dylan Betances gets the out with the runner at first.
The third baseman, Robbin. Go back.
Just off the plate. Ball one to Dalbec. Strike one. Count is 1-1. Swing and a miss on the slurve. Count is 1-2. Two-seamer fouls it off. Count remains 1-2. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve. Dylan Betances' third strikeout.
Up next for the Rangers.
Look at the drop on that pitch. Look at the drop. Never had a chance. Johnny Damon is up. And I think Johnny has been giving us trouble all day, so I'll go to the bullpen. And I'll bring in Jesse Biddle to face Johnny Damon, lefty on lefty crime.
Jesse Biddle.
And fastball 96, fouls it off. Count is 0-1. Johnny's 3 for 4 with 2 triples, a single, and a run batted in. He checks his swing on the slider, but it breaks over the inside corner for a strike. It's very quickly 0-2. He slices it down to Termini, he throws across his body, and he's out at first to end the inning. So Biddle comes in and gets the job done. We are heading for extra innings, ladies and gentlemen. It's tied 2-2.
Leading off for the ninth.
Anthony Millo stepping in, 0 for 3. And he smacks it to the center fielder, but right at him. He makes the catch. Johnny just literally almost has to move, doesn't have to move. Ball's hit right at him.
Number 43.
Look at this. Bang. Barely moves. Max Luklich, speedster. 2 for 3.
Ball one, no strike.
Ball one, checks his swing. He does not appeal. And he grounds it to the pitcher, but he may have the speed to beat it out, and he does. It's a swinging bunt, and all that speed gets him to first before the pitcher can deliver the ball. Look at him fly down the line. There we go. Excellent. Tom Mattingly's up. 1 for 4 with a single and a run scored. And he pops him up to the catcher on the first pitch. 2 outs.
Now that's second base.
Chris Ramos, 0 for 4 with the ground out. This would be a good opportunity to break through. He's had a terrible game. Throw over. Scoops it. Eddie Murray keeps it in front of him. 2 outs, top of the 10th. We're in extra innings. And he hits it high, but not all that deep. And Soler makes the catch to end the top of the 10th. We go to the bottom of the 10th. Bronx is trying not to get swept. They're trying to break those brooms. It's 2-2. Ben Zobrist.
For the Rangers, the second baseman.
Just checking to see something. Let's go one more batter, and then we'll bring in John Smoltz. Oh, and he makes a diving. No, he traps it. Keeps it in front of him, but does not make the catch. Benny Cicero made the dive, trying to make the catch, but he does not come up with it. Let's see it again. Almost. Keeps it in front of him, prevents him from getting second base. And I think with Ernie Banks, that's when we need to bring in the closer to keep this game within another inning. Last season he had 36 saves and 45 opportunities. Hall of Fame pitcher. Swing and a miss on the fastball. 98. Slider outside. Count is even. 1-2. Swings at a ball that's almost in the dirt. Count is 1-2 on Ernie Banks. Runner at first. Not a lot of speed at first. And he hits it straight away to center field. Mike O'Rourke makes the catch, gets it back into second quick enough for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 12,
Jorge Soler, 1 for 4 with a double, steps in. Bottom of the 10th, 1 out, runner at first. Score is tied at 2 apiece. Splitter is a strike. 0-1 count. And he swings over the top of the fastball. Count is quickly 0-2. And he makes contact with the splitter, fouls it off. 0-2. He swings and misses at the breaking ball. Strikes out for the second out of the inning. Look at this curveball. Just disappears into the glove. Eddie Murray is up yet again. He's 0 for 4 with a pop out. Runner at first, 2 outs. And he fouls it back. 99 miles an hour. Oh! It is high. It is far. It is a walk-off home run for the Texas Rangers as Eddie Murray gives the win and the 4-game sweep to the Texas Rangers as they start the season in celebratory fashion. I have to say that Texas is a rude host, having swept all 4 games. I'd like to say that we put up a fight, but we really didn't. Here's the replay. Boom! And the minute he hit it, Smoltz knew it was gone. Eddie Murray knew it was gone. I knew it was gone. See how far it went. Okay, I apparently do not remember how to play this game, ladies and gentlemen, because I've played 4 games and I've now lost all 4 games. I hope the Texas Rangers is the best team in the league, because otherwise I have a lot of work to do. But in any event, yes, we know. You know, Johnny Damon's the player of the game, but you know what? Eddie Murray should get a vote or 2. Well, in any event, let's see. See the replays of Johnny Damon. Johnny Damon, 3 hits and 5 at-bats, a stolen base. He had 2 triples. Not a bad choice. Well, that's all there is to see here, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, the loss goes to Jesse Biddle. That's terrible. No. Ladies and gentlemen, I think the loss goes to John Smoltz, not Jesse Biddle. That's a mistake. But we won't get mad at the scorekeeper. We'll have that adjusted. In any event, the final here in Texas, it's the Rangers 4 and the Knights 2. Thanks for watching.
3 hours and 36 minutes.